So what I'm going to do. There you go. I want to make sense out of this. Okay, now we're going to do. We can do. Erase. Erase the one for now. Come back to that in a little bit. Hey, me, Kai. What's up? What's up, Kai? What's going on? Hello. Just chilling, enjoying the drawing. Might get some. Should get. Yeah, I would jump onto that. Definitely would. I would definitely take part in that. I hope you're having an awesome day, my dude. Let me see. Hello, Kumar. What's up, Kumar? What's going on? Where's this line? Okay. Now, since we got the line going this way, what we need to do is figure out. Well, first I need the reference on the side. How many attempts of doing it? I'm dumb here. Okay, that's here. What I should do is turn these two down. Just for now. And then what we can do. Oh! I can draw. I can try this, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to draw. Cool. Let me move that out of the way. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think. Less of school. School. Hello, what's going on? Open. Hold on. Ref. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to ref of that. guess that'll work for now. That's good. I hope so. But that's good for you, Mono. I hope all is good for you. Right now I'm trying to teacher's trying to think. You know, I'll use the symmetrical tool for this. I may have to. Yeah, like that, and then like that, and then that. And that. Actually, how do you? 1 second, bud. Yeah, keep it up, bud. Give me 1 second. Okay, if it's like this, right, and then stop, move. Okay, like that. Hello. That's good. Like that. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, they can. Okay. So how I'm gonna draw this? So I'm gonna erase this. Actually, no, I'll start over. So all I'll do is move. That. This. You can open like that, huh? So if I like that, make it smaller. Like that. Oop, like there. And then make it more elongated. What's up, Keegan Jean? Yes. And then I think that's the best. Okay, so slant this here, slant this here, slant this here. Okay, then slant this more. There we go. Shit. Okay, like that. Okay, and then what I do is turn this like this. Yep. Erase this part. Okay. Like this then. Shit. Here. Okay, like that. More. For this. I want to separate them a little bit. I think it's too close, but I'll run with it for right now. Okay. Shit. Okay, there we go. And then yep. Hey PT, what's going on? How's your day going? Why is it at distance? Why is that a stupid ass distance, dude? It makes no sense. Oh, okay. Well, that's going well for you over there. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this. Ugh. Okay, delete this. Need a little more thickness here. Okay. I honestly believe that the doors are too narrow, but I may have to just go with it. A little too narrow. Needs to be much wider, but whatever, we'll run with it. Fuck it. Okay. 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 Why can't I get another reference? I'll do that directly in the damn car. Where is it? Where the hell are they home? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna find this. Okay. And then that. Doing all the boring stuff. Doing all the boring shit. Okay. Hello, what's going on? Hello. How goes it? What brings you to stream today? It looks like a chair, I think. Okay. That. And then this will be like that. Where's she? Oh, can't mess with her right now. Stuff, we gotta get this done. And why can't you sleep, bud? Yeah. I think it looks okay. It looks like a bus chair. I think. Thank you, Usagi. A chair. Shit. Okay. And then oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna erase this part. I didn't realize. And then make this erase this. Okay, there we go. I believe agree. Okay. already got to the bottom already? God damn. I don't play. On what? Yep. Go back over here. Ooh, too high. Problems, issues, got 'em, just you. No, what? The fuck? In my ear. What else could it be? The fuck? What the hell could it else be? It doesn't really take that much brain power to look at this and be like, oh, it looks like a bus. Or inside of a bus. Everybody got 'em, but just you. Continue, just continue. When I'm not with you. Issues. Got 'em, just you. Shit. And I know we're wrong. Shit, I gotta make that make sense. No, that's not gonna work. Oh shit, I did that. That's what I'm wondering. What the fuck did they think they was looking at? It's one thing you can't make out what it is, but it's another thing when you think something's strange. Like, you are really reaching on that one. Like, god damn. Like, people really are reaching for the sake of reaching. Like, bro, that says a lot about them and that is you. I'm like, what do you want? Like, what the fuck? I did the stupid thing. I was supposed to when you do drawings like this, you're supposed to draw the background first and then draw the characters. You don't draw the characters and draw the background. Because what happens is the background ends up a lot of people tend to draw the back. Well, it's not that it's not possible, but it's more smarter if you do it that way. Because what happens is when you draw the characters first, what you're gonna end up doing is make the background abide by to that of the character when it's supposed to be the other way around. A lot of people make this mistake a lot. Yes, because like what happens is they'll draw a character and then they'll draw the whole scene that's supposed to be about the character, and what happens is it doesn't feel right. It feels off. So if you draw the background or the overall environment first, it's the character that has to abide by to the rules of the the environment. It makes more sense. Now, it's not that it's not impossible to do that, but you're just making it much more difficult, especially if you're not really experienced. If you're experienced, then you can pull out with it. But if you're just starting off doing shit like this, then you fuck up. That's where I'm not really strong in the idea of backgrounds, which I should, but oh shit, which I should, but it's just laziness. What? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's him again. He just makes up things when he comes in. I just realized. Yeah. Let me see here. Yep, we're using the mirror tool. Okay. Alright, we got that in. So what we're gonna do, I should draw Jonesy in there, but I don't think I can. I can try. I will draw the window in the back. Oh no, did that wrong. I'm not worried about that. But thank you, I guess. You know me. I'm gonna draw through this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the part of being pretty. Has like a gravitational pull. I'm pretty sure you know this. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying. I'm not justifying what the person did. Just like, hey, you pretty girls just got that type of pull. Pretty girls. I'm sorry that they touched your hair without your permission. Didn't you get your hair done recently? Yeah, you said you got your hair done recently, right? I understand. I would. Hey, Izzy? How you doing, hon? That's something similar happened to me, but has nothing to do with my looks. I was talking to a friend at a carnival, and this very slow individual, which was a kid, which was a child. Well, because I just started them. And remember, I post on all of them, so different platforms take time and algorithms are different amongst each other. They're only big because I do art mainly. And I'm trying to grow them by doing these live streams. Well, not this one particularly. Because YouTube, for some god-awful reason, will not grow my channel when I'm doing reactions. But when I'm doing it through the phone, like when they go through the phone, it recommends my stream to y'all. I don't know why. I think they have such a focus on, like, on shorts because, well, they're trying to compete with TikTok and Instagram and free Singapore's. And I take my streams and I edit them and post them, but they don't do well because, oh, not do well, but they don't grow because long form content is not really liked. I don't think that's the case. It's just that long form content is not really favored, as I've been told, as of recent, which is a pain in the ass because everything's short form. So, and then the overall problem with that is the whole AI problem. And they keep recommending AI shit all day. I was watching my dad. He was like watching a bunch of sports thing in here, and for every 5 videos, it's a AI or something. So that's the pain in the ass in itself. Hush. But yeah, so I'm trying to grow those channels as much as I can, based on the reactions and all the other stuff. The gaming one too. I gotta get back to that. I think today if I have time, we can probably play Repo, or if we don't play Repo, we might play Overwatch, or we might do reactions. It's really up to y'all. I might put a poll. I might actually put a poll. Give you guys the option. Kind of want to make up from yesterday. So, the audience, most likely. I'm going to probably ask the audience if they want to have me play Overwatch or Reaper. Yeah, I know, but like it's kind of hard to make a video like that as a VTuber, because the stuff I talk about is kind of like either extremely what's the right word? Divisive. A bus. Inside of a bus. You don't have that too, Mikey? Can you make polls or no? I'm not sure if you can. I'm just asking. I was so certain you guys have the power to do it. I think. From the phone, but I don't know. I was so certain. Alright, it looks like the inside of a bus, so I think I can do that. I might put Jonesy in there, but I'm not totally sure if I should. Maybe I should just leave it empty. It'll save me a bunch of headache. I don't have to. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it empty. Fuck. Okay, so then I guess I'll have to do it. Thank you for letting me know about that, bud. I hope you're having a good day. You're going to the gym today? They never showed you, but I thought Jonesy was the one driving it 9 times out of 10. I guess not. Oh, so I'll just make it empty then. Fuck it then. I'm not gonna put all that work and just draw one character that's gonna be so distant I can't even see it. So yeah, I'll just leave it alone. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Okay. Burning on the floor. Burning on the floor. Like me. Yay! PT. We had a good day, hon. Okay, let's see here. Home time. I haven't heard this in a while. Stretch this out a little bit. Oop. There we go. Just a little more room. Okay, it makes sense. Just be fine. We need you alive, bud. You're important. We need you alive. Don't want you being hurt on. Go up, you know the place. Turn off the lights. This isn't a game, bitch. Alright. On for her. Okay, we got the portal. Now, the last thing we need to do actually is just do the background itself. This is the part I don't want to do because I don't do backgrounds. So, yeah, look at some references now. I don't know. We'll have to do our best here. We will have to do our best. So, first thing, I know that the floor is like black and white. So I'm gonna do my best to do that. Maybe I can use lines. Yeah, I can. Teardrops in her eyes, she won't say goodbye. Now it's falling apart. I'm sure it's on the right. Okay, it's not. Okay, good. Tonight, I can barely breathe in. She never gave a fuck when the phone's up. Since she got my number, but she calling when she drunk. You didn't know my time. Fell apart, no lie. Gonna want something up, but it else is worth it. Then you calling me daddy. Got me tatted. Okay, good enough. Now, what we'll do. I don't hear you, but I hear you, hon. Other than Overwatch, what else do you play? Or you only play what your brother has? She won't say goodbye. Right now it's falling apart. I'm barely breathing. Shit. Barely breathe. I think that's fine. Actually, no. Yeah. Shit. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn these down for right now. So I'll put the background now for right now. Right down. Down. Okay. Yuppie jeans. Again. Yucca jeans. Amen. I go blank when something like this happens. Okay. I guess so. I'm not feeling the heat just yet. Well, not me specifically. I'm not feeling the heat right now. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we just need to do the back part, and then we're technically done to a degree. Now, I could put objects, but I'm going to turn this down a little bit for now. Let's see. Actually, let me see real quick. Hello, how goes it? Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. The stage. The stage. It's right behind the stage. I don't know how to make this work, but I'm going to try my best. Alright. And then I'm going to yes, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm kind of in the zone right now. The zone. So, actually, you know what? Better yet, I'll make this straight. Okay. And then, actually, I think it'll be higher. I support artists. I don't really focus on those things. I'm just illustrating. Okay, like that. I have no alliance to no organizations or anything like that. Shit. Maybe I should just... I deleted it. Usually when people come in and ask me that question, I don't really trust them. Because now they're looking for any reason to complain. Or like, I say the one wrong thing. They want to control your speech. And that causes problems. Go. Okay, almost done. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay. Shit. Okay. And then what we'll do is... Okay, let me see if I make another line, what will happen. If I make another line here... Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I need to get this line. Make a copy just in case. Always make a copy just in case. It might go left. You can't remember anything. Okay, like this. Right here. Right here. Right here. Oh shit. Nope. That was not smart. Okay, one. Okay. Almost there. We're almost there. And we just gotta fix the back, and then we'll be in a good space, and then we'll be technically done from that point. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not perfect, but look at that. That's pretty good. I don't do backgrounds, guys. I don't do backgrounds. It looks decent for what I can do. That's believable. And I don't do backgrounds at all. Nice. Maybe I should do more background work. I should. That would give me more work if I could. Okay. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna pull this. I believe right now, I would just say both. I can't say neither nor because I'm not very big on making backgrounds. So I'm trying to be as meticulous as possible with this. I'm trying to be as very meticulous with this as I can without going absolutely insane. Because I really don't like doing shit like this. Because it's like... Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's a horizon line. Wait, no, that horizon line is too low. You know what? Better yet, I'll do it this way. Just make one. I'm stupid. What am I doing? I'm making the line, and this is the problem. I'm making the line abide by to that. I'm supposed to make it just straight and then put it down. So I'm gonna do it like this. Sloppy Joe. Take another look at the menu. Never sold out, but I sell at the venue. Bottom of the pill, but I don't tell what I've been through. So every day I wonder if I want to continue. Bitches on my telephone tell me to send news. I can't now. I'm playing Nintendo with 10 dudes. And I'm off at the benzo. My friend Drew's dad got a stash like Gardner Minshew. Long hair looking like a porn star now. I could probably get a phone call now just to make him say, wow, Cal really got his shit together. But he's a fucking drug addict, but he's rich forever. And it's crazy, his car got crimson leather. He got custom plates, they let him pick the letters. He got a dick implant, the bigger the better. The only girl he can fit in like 6'7", man. Look, I know you listen to every project, never get the concept. Content, context, 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 too Little bitch.
Working overtime, didn't plan it. Orbit 49 different planets. If I come down sorry, I'm a little manic. For the sober mind, it's a disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice, but I'm bored and high, looking for advice that helps for my life.
Okay, so that is our horizon line. Actually, I'm gonna make it blue so we remember, so we don't get carried away. Make sure we can see it. There we go. That's our horizon line. Okay, now since anything above that is higher than what it's supposed to be, then we have to draw, I guess, the lines. So I'm gonna
partially fried, get on carpet and fly east through the sky to Dubai to Samarkand and buy weed from a guy that take pride in finding what I need. Since I'm high, like climbing a pine tree, I might hit my ride, so now they can find me, and I think my mind is trying to remind me. I am a mute and came from Arabia down into Houston from her labia up to her boots. Took it to stadium from my acoustic. Feel the shoes.
actually, you know what? Better yet, I'm gonna try.
It's up serious, you sound like comedians. You must be dumb, your career's an illusion. This is my city, I'm living in my city. Nobody could ever get bigger in my city. Made history, they got bitter in my city. If you don't believe me, come visit in my city. Yeah. This is my city, I'm living in my city. Nobody could ever get bigger in my city. Made history, they got bitter in my city.
My city.
Small town life, the man of my city. Shouts to the fans who hold it down. Incognito, talk behind the keyboard. Stop that anonymous hit. Now my city gets off the offset. My time is so petty. Ready to be the God, but heavy crossing. I put him in the church at the bottom of coffins. He got a
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip this. I don't know if I can do it. I could try, but
I got a heart of me, and I ain't jealous of you others cause you obsolete. And I put you all talk to me. You a broke bird, homie, know they talk to you. This my city, I'm living.
you know what? Fuck it. I'll just do it the regular way. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not doing all that. Okay, so I'm going to take the lines. Should have did this before, but this is why you don't do the backgrounds last. You do it first. You actually get the big problem out of the way, other than the drawings and stuff. At this point, I'm more skilled enough to know that I can just knock out a few characters out, so might as well from this point on. If I'm gonna do an illustration like this, do the background first. It just makes more sense in the long run. The best thing about this, I don't have to worry. As long as it goes back to the horizon, it doesn't matter what line I put and where I put it. They'll abide by to the rules. Okay.
My brain is drained of serotonin. I'm still high when I wake up in the morning. Rip off the covers, I feel concentrated.
Okay, like this, and then what we'll do is and then I'll make another line. What the hell? Oh my god, dude. Copy, paste. Yeah. I gotta start doing it the right way. The right way is to make the background first, not the characters. I know we do that a lot as illustrators, especially if we're character designers and we just do like fan arts. But I realize you have to draw the background first, not the character. Because the bad character abides to the rules of that of the background, not the other way around. That's why it ends up looking wonky or strange. Sadly, this will still look wonky and strange because I didn't do it right the first time. I didn't really this is why they said plan out your illustration before you do it, because if you plan it out, that actually solves 90% of the issues. Have an idea, do a sketch, do a few sketches, thumbnails, and then figure it out from that point. Yeah. I think it's a bad habit for most artists. I'm one of them. I tend to do. I didn't really think this out. I was just drawing two characters and it ended up being more than. That's the problem. You got planning it out. It will save you so much more hell in the long run. It's more professional. Now, it's not that it's not impossible, like I said before, to, like, to draw the character first, but you have to be pretty experienced in knowing what you're doing. But if you're just doing illustration and then hoping for the best, you're gonna miss something without realizing it. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the colors because it looks really hard to read what we're looking at here. So I'm gonna use a purple, so we can just really read out what we're looking at. Come on, man. First, I'm gonna make this blue.
Running the game so long now I got dirty feet. Funny I came along and had a murder spree. Now your favorite rapper needs a surgery. This the main attraction, so I'm asking, lift the curtains, please.
I want to see if this comes out right. May not, but I'm gonna try.
I finished my drink. Tell that bitch to come pour me more. Now you know how the story goes. I turned to a horny hoe. Crush it up out of scene. First got up on my nose. Oh, what up, Goldie? Oh, what up, easy? My little pony. Money changed my whole perspective. I want 10 kids like Nick Cannon. Any bitch can have it. I'm not after brand and protection. I just put dick in their hands and they understand they dealing with something expensive. But I'm not gonna shower you with attention. You don't get flowers, don't ruin my breakfast, bitch. I got the power, the jewels, and the message. Spend 100,000 on doing investments. I got some.
I hope so. I'll put a thank you though.
She's licking my pinky torch. She a demon like a Ouija board. Easy boy. We should probably go and see the Lord. After we're done, I don't need no more. I have one thing just to re-report. Okay. Now you know know how the story goes.
I'm gonna put like more.
First got up on my nose. Oh, what a goldie. Oh, what a piece. My little pony. Yeah, pleasing that kind of million unless it's money tight like a with Charlie Sheen. Yeah, talking monopoly money, baby. Yeah, profit like lottery. Came a long way from that motherfucking poverty. If you don't like it, my dick can swallow it. Suck my dick and go swallow your pride. I be smashing their ego like pottery. I'm on this people with 3 of cut a dealer like Adidas. All of them feature a detail. 2 of them freaky and one is a bit of a diva. She my leader like keto. Cody go feed a burrito. She my little mamacita. We pop a pill like we meal. Copacabana, I'm kicking my feet up. We on the beach on Rio. Cutthroat put me in the jungle like a Rambo. Cutthroat put me in your mama with the ankles. Cutthroat put me in the bottle with a bunch of fucking chips. I'm the type of rock product on my sandals. I remember cutting up the product in the bando. No food having that stuck up on the trap floor. Now I'm getting everything I asked for. Yeah. Now I'm getting everything I asked for. Finish my dream. Tell that bitch to come home and more. Now you know how the story goes. I turned to a horny hoe. Crush it up by the same. First gotta blow my nose. Oh, what a busy. Oh, what a pony. My little pony. Oh my god.
Hey, bro, just say My Little Pony.
Nobody likes. How can you like this? I don't know personally. I think that he thinks that he's cool or something. I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle, and they hate that. Signing all you little dummies, I'm a great dad. Great dad. Getting high in studio 54 wearing Ray-Bans, catching vibes with a couple vibes that do rain dance. Hit that dyke, wanna suck my pipe, she can taste that. When I'm done, it's covering her mouth like a face mask. Yeah. What's poppin'? Yeah. Big gun from here to Dawson. Black vest on toast, being constant. If I aim, I hit Wisconsin. Whoa! That's awesome. You're bleeding out your noggin. Your breathing sounds exhausted. I don't like superheroes, all of all the villains. I don't want one bitch, I want all the women. I don't want one dish, I want Roscoe's waffle chicken and tacos.
Hey, bro, what's up, bud?
I want salted caramel chocolate from the boxes in the office closet where the fridge is. Blind sauces off and cross my thoughts when I'm clouded in high. I'm drinking lemonade with a vodka in it. Look into my brain, there's a problem with it. I think I left protein in the Honda Civic. Somebody tell Goldie I'm in the hallway missing. Yeah, I need it now. Please calm down. Oh, please. City's on boundary. I'm walking down the street into the sound.
What's up, bro?
Now I'm round. All the peasants said they were Philippines crown. Let me so he speaks loud. He's ISIS, he's Saudi. These white chicks only eat brown meat. Fully feedy and dowdy. Lucy, easy, Brooklyn County. Kiss my ass and go away. Everybody tried riding this wave. Everybody tried, but the ship sank. When I get bored, then I switch.
What up, bud? What's going on? Your position, worse condition, shut the fuck up, tuck your shirt and work and listen. Yeah, work efficient, earn some digits, thought you made it, not too vague, and you weren't convincing. Every person's different, words of wisdom, keep it fire, but bro, please don't burn your bridges. Yeah, please don't pillow talk circus bitches. Yeah, please don't let them deter your vision. Yeah, I'm authentic, y'all fake, y'all prosthetic. All glittered in cosmetics, on your face, I'm not threatened. Try to take credit. Must have been in the wrong sessions. I'm in roped off sections. Embrace it, I'll stop stressing. It's been easy to breaking off all friendships. It's been easy leaving the fall benefit. Wait, I think this is called Okay. Let's see how that looks.
This for my refugees. One eye on the prize of Fetty Wap. I don't have no problems, the problems already solved. Now we celebrating and watching confetti fall. At the after party, I'm eating with Travis Barker. I put too much ginger on my sushi and got massive heartburn. I'm on a yacht, but it's delaying its planned departure, so I grabbed the wheel, started to steer, and crashed in the harbor. Everybody needs some lifeboats, and most of these hoes will need some lifeboats. Hey, night though, drinking night, well, no light bulbs on in my head. I'm a psycho. My therapist told me that I'm a psychopath. Yeah. Max is try texting me, I don't write them back. Turn off my ringer, only ringers when I like the crack. On my final lap, moonwalking on a Michael Jackson. Listening to Matchbox, horny fucking crack rock shorties.
I gotta clean up back here. They're not supposed to be that thick because the thickness pulls in the object towards us when we're supposed to make them thin. This is a very good reason why you should thin out your drawings from a distance, because the thinner it is, the further it is. I'm gonna thin these out. I mean, like really thin it out. Now I can just redraw them. Then that probably would be the fastest way. But I'm just feeling kind of like adventurous right now. Yeah, it looks a lot better when it's thinned out from this distance. Now it was much closer, then it'll be much thicker. It still abides by the rules of that of foreshortening. Even the line art has to abide by it. So the closer something is, the more thicker it is. Thicker lines. The further it is, the thinner the lines become. Fucking mouth!
Yeah, I'll probably end up killing Pete Davidson for Kanye to call me all jolly, bring me to the stadium, put me on the stage and tell the crowd to start to pray to him. He has too much cocaine in him. What's his name? Okay, you win. Nose diving into the table, do a little tailspin. Every single class I ever took, I fucking failed in, but now I have more money than the teachers. Yeah, I nailed it. And I don't build shit. I got slappers like I'm Will Smith. I'm probably jaded now too. Don't tell me chill, bitch. Reality's hard to swallow for you, but I still spit. Penthouse suite, expensive rental fees, like Memphis, Tennessee. On the Hennessy, I can sense the energy. Act foul, get put in the box. That's a penalty. Now I'm getting with street midgets. Brought them back home. Oh no, got evicted. Landlord says that gnomes are restricted.
Is this street midgets? Say street midgets. The fuck? Did he say street? Oh my god. Bro says street. What the fuck?
Making them their eggs, turkey, bacon, and the fritz. Plus a cup of orange juice from oranges I squished. Nothing but my origins important to this bitch. Four adorable dwarfs recorded in the ditch.
Okay.
To boil someone's wit for a late din with Leo DiCaprio Winslet. 3 seats in the back of a great business. She offered me a lap dance because she stays pimping. These aged women always crave fitness. She balanced on the tip, she's looking like a brave gymnast. The tattoos that I have, she said all look like came from in the state prison. Should've won a book, but hey, wait a minute. Hallucinating, I'm laughing, she's asking what's next. Is she complaining or waiting for some more rough sex? So we can board a plane and go stay in places more out west or out east, like Russia. She's like, whoa, lost now in Moscow. Walk round across town, found a hotel, it's sold out, we're locked out. Took some more shrooms and said, bitch, don't stop now. Whoa. You gotta keep eating. No, you don't stop. Keep eating, bro. Yeah. Told you I'm right in the head. I think the doctor said I'm on his vitamin Z. Grind my teeth so hard they fall out.
Oh, he's from Canada. He said Zed. Bro's from Canada, straight up. He said Zed. Oh, your fucking.
Radical. Always high in Adderall. Chop you up like a cantaloupe. Put you in a capsule. Put you in a casserole. Put you in a catapult. Shoot you like a cannonball. I got a gram of the best slope. Getting brain from a horse face. Call a saddle. Don't lit the flame to the propane. Chase that cook. You need the evidence that I'm better than any and all you veterans. Look at the game I'm stepping in. Look at just what the weapon is. Pen mixed with the mescaline, then mixed with adrenaline. and then mixed with perfectionist. Excellent, yes it is. I'm the fucking best at this. Time to shine the light on me, Thomas Edison. Bring me all the sedatives. That way I can settle in. That way I can dumb it down. Get of Canadians. I be the fucking leaders that pass me the fucking leaders.
Good. Hope you share it. How long is the animation? You should show your WIP on it, or what you have so far. A lot of people tend to support when they see WIPs. They usually like those behind the scenes type stuff, or at least some form of work in progress. It gives them some sense of motivation or some shit like that.
Tsunamis and probably got Rihanna to call me. We did Pilates. I ate her poonie like tuna maki. Bought a blue Bugatti to drive it off the side of a valley. This rap game is too ridiculous. Dip the wrist, six, spit, six. Syphilis, and if it hits it, what you thought? What you think it is? My dick balls, and my dick again. I'm fucking crazy. Roll around Stacy underground, making the earth shake. That's why they hate it. Tracy, tell me, did you keep the baby? Or did you flush it down the toilet with the other 80? Better than ever, inventing these letters. Your pop heads will get severed right down the center, sending y'all to the medical center. I hope you live in elegant heather. She was wet when I met her, but she was dry when I met her. Surprise, I trust her. She ran to 55, exercise to reject her. The numbers don't lie, you can hide or pretend, but to get her off the pipe, she needs 5 interventions.
3 minutes and 25 seconds? Is this like your first? Hey, what's up, Scal? Is this like your first one? That's a lot. Now I'm actually curious to see what you've done. Oh, fuck, I forgot that one. Okay. Thank you.
Listen. Something. I don't do that. Molested by this little leprechaun that's staring at me in the corner. I'm little confused. Listen. Wait. I don't know what's happening. She wanna go shopping. Sloppy happy on me, that's her hobby. Keep finding the suns and hotel. Making up until the night comes up. Yeah, I don't wanna have to let her go. Whoa. We took a trip down to Mexico. Whoa. I told her to eat her vegetable. Whoa. And now she's eating my testicle. Whoa. I don't wanna have to tell lies. No, I just wanna make you my bride. Yeah, try to give you peace of my mind. Tell me you believe my sign. Yeah. Why are we so high on this red wine? I wanna fuck you until birth time. Tell me, do you wanna fly, little mama? I could put you on a throne in the sky, little mama. You queen, be up in my eye, little mama. Wanna ride or die by my side, little mama. Tell me, do you wanna fly, little mama? I could put you on a throne in the sky, little mama. You queen, be up in my eye, little mama. Wanna ride or die by my side, little mama. Sloppy toppy, I might knock it like a slide, sloppy toppy like a queen in the garage, baby. And my ass is rolling bad, but I love it. She get it, I mean, I
Hmm? Well, thank you. I think. Thank you. Ah. uh, I would say my skills are kind of weird because I don't do backgrounds. This is my what? My 7th attempt of trying this within my career. But I do appreciate the nice words though. Yeah, but enough practice you get to where you need to be. I just am lazy. I just now put in the effort of doing something like this, which wasn't planned out. I'm just kind of hoping for the best. But thank you, though. I appreciate it. That, 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 that. Yeah, but then again, what takes me 10 years might take you 3. Everyone's different in essence. I see. Well, it depends on where you excel at in most cases, or where you're most passionate. Yeah. It takes a long time if you don't take the initiative. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not about being fast, it's about being right. Or getting the desired thing you're trying to do. It's more important than speed. Speed comes with experience. Well, yeah, but like you can watch tutorials and it might give you an idea where you're at. 9 out of 10, you can look at some YouTube tutorials and see whatever you're trying to accomplish to is where you want to be, or close to where you want to be, or even if you're not close, you can at least strive towards. Have an idea. So just randomly, because a lot of artists do this thing where they try to do everything at once, instead of just doing the fundamentals. That's good. Good. Hello. I hear you. All that remains. Oxidation is the compromise you own. Where? Yeah, that's usually how it works. Where did you make this comment? Falsify the falsify your deeds. I didn't see it. I'll have to go left later. Can't do that right now. Can't do that right now, but I'm pretty sure it's a nice comment. I'm hoping. Hope you're having a good day, Izzy. This is the meaning to feel like it. No, but you good. It's all about that practice. Stop. Oh, we don't like it. It doesn't like it when you do a bunch of either spamming a thing because it'll assume that you're trying to get attention or trying to be disruptive. So it stops and deteriorates people who do that because. Hold on. So something. That's such a. Music. Man, the professor. Oh, it will. Good. That's good. That's good. I bet there is. Not even the cops. No, man's. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Good. All about that practice, bro. You gotta do what you need to do. All about that practice. Practice. Good. Yep, that is the fundamentals. You should. I put a whole video on that already. Ooh, this square's wrong, but I'll run with it anyway. You don't have a lot of time. I believe you. Shit. There we go. Well, it goes hand to hand. Most cases. It goes hand in hand. Most cases. Okay, there we go. I believe you. Most cases. Oh, favor. Once you get more skilled in what you're doing, do not push the idea of help on people if they don't ask. Because a lot of people who end up being art elitists do that a lot, and they end up being very unlikable. Not saying what they're saying is maybe true and or a lie, but if someone didn't ask for your help, do not give it unless they ask. Because a lot of people do that. I don't know why, but it's very weird. And I'm doing the digital circus work. Just to be clear, to answer your question. Okay, and then we're gonna throw some. Yes, and that's where a lot of art elitists have that problem. Because they shroud it with the idea of being sympathetic and or helpful, and really it's just their low-key way of trying to, I want to say cause disruption, but it shows a lack of self constraint on one's behalf when not needed. Because the person probably is doing something that you probably don't even know what they're doing. They may have something planned, they may have a reference next to them or something to them. So when you're telling them something's off, they're probably doing something you probably don't know. I get enough of those insane people half the time. And then when you tell them I don't need help, they take it as a form of attack on themselves and start saying things like, I'm just trying to help, but I guess you can't take critique bullshit type. Some condescending response. It's their way of being condescending without being condescending. And they try to under it with the veil of trying to be helpful, when no. This is what I do with my students. If they don't ask for help, I offer them help, but if they don't want to help or they're trying to plan out something, do something, experiment with something, I'm not going to stop them. I'm not going to tell them they're doing it wrong, because they may do something so different from everyone else that it may come a thing. Because they probably are not doing something realistic. They're probably doing something creative or something with it. A lot of them have this problem. Yeah, they usually do that. I get that on a constant. I get one in particular who does this every time now. But I leave him be because he didn't say or do anything technically wrong. But I wouldn't recommend to do something like that. It'll make you very much hated from most people in the community. Again, it's not like I'm saying where they're saying may be right nor wrong. But the point is to have self-constraint. If someone says they don't need help, leave them be. And don't villainize them for not taking your punk ass help. And then 9 times out of 10, I came to realize that most cases when they do this, they're not even an artist half the time. Or if they are artists, they do like 1 or 2 sketches for like within the first few months of in the year, and that's it. And then they think they have some type of grounds to talk to people. So that's where the problem comes in as well. It's a lack of self-awareness majority of the time, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. All that stuff. So let's see here. I really shouldn't put this yellow, this red on this, but I'm gonna make sense of it as I go. And then I'm gonna take this. Okay. I'll give any advice not to mention the fact that most of what I'm saying is just advice I've taken from professionals as it worked well for me. I've been so I gotcha. You officially just started drawing within 5 months. You know, for my first time actually doing this, this actually came out pretty decent in my head. I thought this was gonna be a horrific fuck scene. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't like how the AI can just literally sum up what the conversation was said in the last 2 minutes. I really don't like that. It feels very invasive in a strange way. It's like having a spectator just saying everything that's been said that's not necessarily need to be said. It's kind of weird. It feels very invasive and creepy, to be honest. Like, it's impressive that it can at least make some type of distinction what the conversation is about, but I find it a little bit weird that it just has to keep doing that every 5 seconds. Nine times out of 10, that's usually what it is. Or they'll like do this thing where they'll just tell you the work is wrong. That, like, say you're saying like say you're doing an anatomy study or something. You're doing a study mid-study. You're doing a study. You're not done. Or you're doing a fan art. Let's say you're doing fan art, and you're literally in the sketch phase. Nothing's really too like distinct. You just have everything kind of like in places where you're putting everything. It's 99 close to done. You haven't done no coloring, no line art, no nothing. It's just sketch everything. And some fucking moron comes in here and says, the arm's wrong, the leg's wrong, this is wrong, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, bro, do you ever eat the pizza dough and call it, this pizza's horrendous? like, are you eating the pizza mid-dough and then saying the pizza I made is horrendous without even putting anything on it or putting it in the oven? This shit is dumb, but like they don't listen, and they don't. And then when you say something like this, they say, "Oh, I'm just trying to help," bullshit type response, when they're really just trying to be an ass. It's not like it's near done or even done. I think the critique should come in when it's at the end, because you may put out something that's maybe wrong, but they probably already know, but they're not focused on that. Correct. That shit's crazy, but they don't listen, so that's why I know they're not there to help. They're just there to like cause discord in the most smallest way possible without trying all out, without actually putting the effort to do it. So being condescending is the closest thing that they can get. And then if you respond to them in kind, they say you're being some specific way. It's their way to just get their way on you without really doing much of anything. And then when you stop them or block them, they'll be like, see, they can't take criticism. It's not about criticism. No one asked. It's one thing if I posted something and then I say, rate this drawing, which I do that with all my work. Rate this drawing between 1 and 5 and tell me what you think. Now, if they say the arm's wrong, this is that wrong, I can't be mad at them. They did exactly what was asked. For me to get mad at someone because I asked them to critique my work is crazy. And I think that's pretty mentally ill, if you ask me. Yep, nope, you're not wrong. It's really annoying. But I get them thousands of them all the time, so I'm kind of used to their bullshit half the time. I can tell when they're bullshitting. Most cases, so. It's annoying, but it's just part of the job. That's why having thick skin is really important in this line of work, because a bunch of people are just out to see you suffer because they can't do it themselves. And 9 times out of 10, they can't do it themselves. Because a person who actually has experience would understand and have a bravado about themselves, knowing that this is just a young artist or someone who's just starting out. Give them the benefit of the doubt that they know what they're doing and see what happens. And then if they ask for any form of advice or help, then that's one thing. But if you just come out nowhere and just telling everything is wrong, maybe they already know that, but they're not focusing on that particular thing. They're doing something else, which that's what they like to do. When I'm usually working on, like, say, the arm, the eye, the head, they'll say something about something I'm not working on right now and say that it's wrong, which is mentally ill because I'm like, it's not done. I'm working on something. Can I please, like, it's like telling a mechanic something's wrong with the wheel when they're focusing on the engine. I'm like, bro, let me focus on the engine first and we'll do one at a time. So they're trying to disrupt your whole, like, workflow. That's the whole gif of that. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Most cases, when they come in and do that, I just outright pretend I don't see it. Because it makes no sense trying to convince them and such, because they're not gonna listen. They usually don't. There's only exceptions when it's asked. The advice might be good. Not saying that, like this is what I said earlier. The advice that they may have may be good, but if it's not asked, it's gonna go on deaf ears because now the person's gonna probably purposely just not listen to you. So some people do that. I call that the American way of thinking, but does that make it good? No, I don't think it's a good way of doing things, but I see why most people would do that though. You just need to get to one at a time. It's like taking your time. Like this work I'm doing, I'm not rushing through it. This is 3 days so far worth of work I've done. It would have been a lot shorter, but I'm not really well versed in backgrounds, so I'm just taking my time as I go. And I kind of noticed the person who kept on trying to do that realized that I was doing pretty well in backgrounds because they can't do it, so they didn't say anything. They just assumed I traced this, and like they say everything under the sun. And not asking them to be positive because I don't think it makes sense to say tell me something positive. It's not about that because then it's kind of hypocritical. Tell me everything positive, but don't tell me anything negative. I'm expecting them to tell me something positive. I don't want either nor. If you give me a positive thing, I can't get mad at it, but if you give me something negative, I technically didn't ask, but depending on the context. Because I didn't ask for anything positive either. And then telling people don't tell me anything positive will throw them off and think I'm insane. So that comes with that too. I prefer people not give me a compliment on the work till it's done. Because the same people coming to a stream see me drawing something and say, bro, what is this type shit? Not knowing what I'm drawing. And let me finish it. I hear you. Let's see here. I got you. For realism or anime? Or both? I'm an arm. Okay, no, I think I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna put a lot of effort into that more in the background. We get the GIF. Since I'm not that well versed, I don't have time to do all that work. So I gotta get this done. Kind of on a deadline, so I gotta. I always tell my students that all the time, but they don't like hearing that because they get mad. I don't need to learn fundamentals. Oh, no, come back. I will be mistaken for you. Yeah, but it's not new. Yeah, but then again, the word fundamental sounds like not fun to them. The issue is that they want to. Um, Hold on, I just realized something. Yeah, but you know, a lot of people have something called what they call it, main character syndrome. No, they don't hear none of that. Yeah, they don't want to do all that because now it sounds like work. People just want to jump into the fun stuff. That's it. They don't care about all that stuff. Remember, we live in a time where the dopamine is through every short TikTok, YouTube. So when they watch something over and over again for a while, when they watch like a bunch of okay, so like in a minute, most people can knock out like about 40 to 50 videos in a minute on like TikTok, YouTube, or so. So when you ask them to wait more than 5 minutes, that's a lot because the exposure of that dopamine hit is over over overwhelming, and it's so conditioned now that getting people to sit. This is why long form content is suffering now because people can't sit more than 5 to 10 minutes to watch a video because that's way too long. I remember I was talking to my little brother. He asked me something about art, and I said just watch this 5 minute video. He said that is way too fucking long. I ain't watching all that. I'm like, this is why you kids either cannot read or you guys are dumb. Like but then again, I can't even blame them because, well, that's what these companies and these governments has pushed on these kids now with the dopamine hits, and this is why they can't focus, they can't read, they can't get nothing done. So, let me see. And then I correlate to the reason why I was fine with learning fundamentals. I almost never watch source, and usually it's where I think intentionally from my. You'd be surprised how many people do that. Yeah, I would recommend for most kids not to You think more than you think. Okay. What? Oh my god, get rid of this brush, yo. I need to get rid of this brush, bro. Well, I think most cases it could be fun if you focus it on what you were trying to do. But a lot of people don't want to do that because they see fundamentals, they think school. Well, that's where the problem comes in. And the lack of attention. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. I try to get them homework, they either forget to do it or they don't bother to. Yes, that's what the YouTube and the TikToks come in. And the kids are getting dumber every year. I think they said they're going down by 2% every year. They're getting stupider. And they can't read. For some odd reason, most of them cannot read. And that goes for some adults as well. And I think that comes from the idea of like overuse of AI and grammar prevention tools. They don't need to write a word anymore. They just have the phone do it for them majority of the time, or the speak to text. Yeah, they don't do cursive no more. That's dead. Sad, but that's gone. That's like one of the most easiest one of the easiest classes to go. Yeah. Kids low key love that class back in the day. Okay. Let's see. This would have been a better fisheye lens drawing. Maybe Jack's a little too buff, but hey, we're gonna run with it anyway. I made bro a little too buff.
I didn't know why I came so far. Once I brought you, I know this moment. I held my way, walked away, said I just was so sick of it. And the way that I'm falling, you know I can't see you no more. You let me go.
What? What color is his clothes? Who? It wasn't wrong. And they usually are. People just don't want to admit it. Well, then most kids have a phone, so. It's a pretty common de facto. Kind of makes sense. It's not like they were saying this when they didn't have phones. I don't think so, because yeah, but not a lot of people are going to do that. To expect everyone to use technology in the right ways, it's a what do you call it? It's an idealist way of thinking. is naive to think. You expect more people will fuck up with the technology than more people will do good with it. So human nature is actually meant to fuck up just as much as the strong. There's a lot of people given free will and they can't use it correctly. So you're more so that's why it's always good to have a doorstop just because someone didn't kill no one yet doesn't mean the idea is not there. So always have that initial idea that humans are always quick to fuck up somewhere down the line. No, there was no phone in general because remember, for you to access TikTok, you need a phone. For you to access MySpace, you need either a phone or a computer. To access uh, Facebook, you need a phone or a computer. When growing up in the 90s, there was no phone. There was no phone like that in the 90s. Phone was meant to call and that's it. Now it's all everything but. So that's the problem comes in. This will be a bit darker. Here we go. Yeah, but that's where parents comes in. Yeah, and most of the time the computer is being occupied because someone's doing something important, hopefully. But see this, but that's the problem comes in because that's where parents are supposed to be the deter on that. So even more proving that human nature is meant to destroy most cases. Not on purpose, but that's just part of nature. That's where parents are supposed to be the deterrent of that, but because parents are those same kids who grew up with those internets and all that shit, or something that adopted because of their job or case may be, they just throw the phone in front of them, or the tablet, or the computer, or whatever. And I know because my father-in-law does this with his son. When you don't want to deal with them, he just says, "Go play on a computer or some shit." And that boy needs help. That might be true. That's probably more true than we want to Hold on. I'll do the face first. You're getting pulled into a portal. But one day I realized that after years until I have and decided to enough of the chain of the intermission time and low key do something. I got you. I hear you. I heard it thousands of times now. I got you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not responding to that. People don't really appreciate sitting down and watching. Only those who really do does. And a lot of people's brain spans has gotten smaller, so they're not going to sit through a live stream anymore. It's kind of expected at this point. It usually takes a week or a month to get back to where it is. Yeah, it usually does take like a week or so. Good. It keeps you focused and can apply to your work. Make a business out of that. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, like this. Hold on. Nah. I'm gonna leave the eye for long. I'll come back to it in a bit. It's not bad. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope to see you again. That's 6 something. No. I wouldn't let kids be on the internet till they're probably 18. It's up to me. You wouldn't be. If someone was 13, they will not be able, or younger. You won't be able to use the internet until you're allowed to be using the internet until you're like 18. I don't even think 18 makes sense. I think it should be 21. I think 21 makes more sense because at 21 you're able to drink, you're able to drive. Not saying that you're not able to drive at 16, but I'm saying like I think it makes more sense because like if I'm gonna be able to, I think vote at 21 and wait, is it 21? I think 21 or 18. But I think that only makes sense. Yep. Shit. Yeah. Clip Studio Paint. Correct. Thank you. Thank you for the likes over there, Shellfox. Thank you for the sub. I think it's technically wrong. I think it's more black, isn't it? I'll go check. I don't think she's a brunette. I think she's her hair is blashy block. I think. Thank you for that. Thank you, Buck. Thank you. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Mistake. Hello, Cherry. How goes it? How's life going? There we go. Wait, what the fuck? What did I just do? What the? What the what? What the what? Oh, there you go. Okay. But, like, okay. But, what the what? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see what happened. Damn, Shadow, that's a lot of likes. Thank you, bud. What the fuck? Bro, it's always like a layer under. Oh my god. Things. Thank you so much for that, Shadow. I appreciate it, bud. Okay, there we go. And here. There we go. And we'll just stay inside the. And bam. Closed. Okay, like that. Oh, what's up? What's going on? I guess so. I told you. So, told you, as long as there's no anime chicks on the screen. Like, Polly's on the screen, but it's not in the way they want. Therefore, they're not going to stay. Because when I first was drawing this, remember where a lot of people was in here watching and making their speculations on what the drawing was? Because they realized it was female coded. And as soon as I started drawing Jax's body type over there, it's got real quiet real fast. I'm not surprised. It's just part of the job. And then some moron will come here and say, why is there only 5 people if you're drawing? You have 100,000 followers, because those 100,000 followers are just gooners half the time, to be honest. Not all of them, but a good set of them. And then TikTok doesn't push my shit, and then I pissed off TikTok several times, so they don't push my shit at all. I have to manually tell people to come to my shit. So they flagged me as a risk factor, so they don't really push my shit. Yes, he has a tail. Well, he does have a tail, but it's also a joke that he doesn't have a tail. He had, I think, a tail in episode 1, then they just disappeared and they made a joke about him not having a tail again or some shit. So it's not really that he does or he doesn't, it's just kind of a running gag. So if you draw him without a tail or with a tail, it doesn't really make a difference because it's not really like matters. Dude, it's 6:31 p.m. Who the fuck goes to bed at 6:31 p.m.? You are not my uncle. What the fuck? What the hell? You still doing this? Fuck. Hey, what's up, bro? That's good. Oh, god damn. What is this conversation? Okay. Who's black? I don't know. I don't know what this conversation is, so I'm just letting it be because it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. I really don't know what this conversation is. Oh, Bri. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Bri. I tend to attract the most strangest people. Alright, bud. Leaders. Wait, what's that? Yeah. Same thing. Same difference. Queenie? I've heard that name before. Where have I heard that? Queenie. Who's Queenie? Oh, that was her name? Oh, shit. I don't remember him mentioning her name. Okay. Thank you, Scoot. That didn't pop up. That's amazing. That's odd. I'm gonna look into that a bit later. Thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. So that one's gonna be blue. So what I'll do is take this. No, you haven't. Shit. No. Okay. Like that. Something like this. Okay, and then like. Yes, he has. Like this. The hell? Okay, I see. One last part, and then we're done from there. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I call that mental illness, but PT. Okay. That's funny. Oh, fuck. Tomato. 64 crying toy. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm not even gonna lie. 64 trigrams. He says 64 trigrams. That's fucking. Hey, what's up, Silver? Rich guy. I'm just old. I'm just old. Oh, I laugh. Delete that. Not true. Oh, well. I think it's when you hit like 40, 45, 50. That's true, uncle. Excuse me. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you. So much just going on. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Bless you. Why is this friend? Just let you guys know he's lying. So he's doing a whole bit thing or some shit. Okay, 1 second. I feel like there's a lot going on. Captain Sparkles. Look at that. Yeah. I feel like this. See, this is. Oh, he's lying. I don't know. I feel like the composition feels off. Oh, wait, forgot. Why is that red? Just realized. Okay. I think it's hard to see. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Okay, guys. I'm going to. Hold on 1 second. 7. What the fuck? Okay. Ooh. Okay. And then upload. No, 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 no. Yes. Nintendo lawsuit. You heard about that? Didn't do any shading yet. I'll do that tomorrow. There needs to be a good separation between the two. I think palm needs to be closer and thicker, and then the other one in line weight, and then the other one needs to be thinner. So it feels a lot more pushback. There's too much closeness. No, I'll do it tomorrow. It's already 6. I used to push myself to do that, but I said nah. Okay. On 3, 4. Let me see. Yeah, we'll see. We gotta make those. We gotta do a good separation between the objects. They're too close, and everything feels too. You know what I'm saying? Everything feels too pushed in. Everything feels so pushed in, and to the point where it's like, I don't know. 75 reactions. Yeah, it's too much. It needs palm needs to be more here. Ocean. No, I do like Food Wars. I ain't gonna go against it. Food Wars is where it's at, boy. I ain't going against it. Let's go. I ain't going against no Food Wars. Food Wars worth it. If I'm a gooner for it, I'm gonna go for it. I don't give a shit. Okay. 67. Okay. I think that's everyone, right? 6 votes out of 7. So that's 66. Oh, I gave it what just happened there. All right. So whatever. So we're gonna do reactions. So I'm gonna stop the stream and we're gonna go do phew. Yeah, we're gonna do the reactions. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This came out more better in my head than I thought. Now it's not perfect, far from it, but it's a lot perfect than I thought this was gonna come out. Yeah, I know. All right, guys, we're gonna go and do the whole, reaction. So I'm gonna see you guys in a couple of minutes. Let's go. Fireball. Fireball. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you guys in like 2 minutes, and we're gonna go and react to some stuff. Have a great night for those who didn't come, who don't want to be part of the reactions. That's fine. We're gonna go watch some reaction stuff. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. I'll see you guys in a bit.